What is going on, guys? Welcome in. Today we're just knocking out a quick project for the homie John Bizzo, who sent this amazing artwork, man, for Fight Club. One of the illest movies, bro. Throwback, illest movies. Hold on, let me close some files up. Oh man, I closed everything I actually needed. Look at this, so John Bizzo did these graphics, man. So sick. Oh, look at this. So good. Alright. Let's prep this for print. I do have to print this out. Let's see. Mask that. Mask that. And this. Oh, actually, wait. The sides. I see. He kind of wants it like that. Alright. Yo, what's up, Frieza? How's your day going, bro? To the sides. Okay, so I have to print 2 sets of panels out. Yo, John Bizzo in our Discord, bro. He makes some crazy. Look at this. He's a tattoo artist too, so you know when you got a tattoo artist working on their own stuff, bro, it's gonna be fire. Shout out to John, the homie John Bizzo. He's been a cool dude ever since we've been interacting. Yeah, bro, fire. Alright, so Fight Club logo here. You know, this one I just gotta export. Oh, he put it on. Alright, so I have to like similar. I just have to grab the black. Copy paste that. This one is just, I just need to make this a PNG file. And let me make sure it's pure black. There we go. Get rid of this. Okay, so I guess what I should do is I should do the prints, right? Let me do the prints first. Let me do the prints. Let me get you guys on the stream too. That would help. Boom. Fight Club. Wait. Hold on. Fight Club build so fire. Yeah, it's already gonna be. Oh, John's here. Oh, sick. Okay, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Yeah, this is old school. I kind of had like this one. I don't know. I thought this is back in the day when I thought I was cool and I can make like a brand or something, you know. But yeah, that didn't really work out too well. Oh god. All right. So we're gonna cut John's artwork first. Let me print this out. Let's get some paper going. I already did the 3D prints, and I also have to prep some of the panels too. So. You definitely got a little bit of work. Definitely got some work to do. Alright, let me get 2 pages of paper. Alright. Print that out. Let's get our printer set up. Get this print going. Yep, everything's already set. You know what? I always hit my prints with a little brightness adjustment because the printer removes about 10%. So I actually just hit it with a little bit of a level. I do that. Okay. And that kind of basically negates what the printer does. I'm going to print that. And then we're gonna print the sides as well. Print. Let that go. Never thought I would catch one of your live streams. Yo, Moorhan Panda, that's what's up, man. Welcome in. Don't forget to vote for me at Evo, guys. If you guys haven't done that yet, please. Like, I don't know. I really don't think this is possible. Because it's like, you know, we're dealing with Kwamba and Brooke. But, yeah, we're dealing with Kwamba and Brooke. But, yeah, like, it would just be, like, crazy, you know? If the little guy won for once, you know? Hold on, let me try to get... For 6 God, is that a jump button added to it? Oh no, so this is a hit stick. Hit stick, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to get. Oh man, do I have the vote thing up? Is that a thing? I forgot. Okay, let me just copy this and then I'll paste it in chat. Okay, let me pin this. There we go. Yep, I just wanted to pin that in chat. All right, cool. All right. Uh-oh, I killed our music, guys. What were we listening to? We're listening to this. Let's go. Okay, so that's printing. Let me hit the dungeon real quick. Are my cameras on? Yeah, bro, that thing, it was devastating. I don't know if you I put it in our Discord channel. The SGF devices, bro. Oh my god. Shout out to Matt, bro. Matt's been nothing but cool. Matt's been nothing but awesome and cool. Oh. Alright, so I'm waiting for those prints. Let me file down these edges. Okay, so I think the plan is we are going to do the prints, and then while we're assembling, we can do the. We gotta do the foam. Sorry about the sound, guys. Close your ears. Hold your ears, I mean. How's everybody's day going, man? Everybody, I kind of had a stressful day already. And, oh my god, I'm so behind on shipments, guys, because of the post office and UPS store being closed. Yo, like, I went out to go try to ship your stuff out, guys, but yesterday, I got bodied. I went to my local town, right? And, like, no one was at the post office. I guess, like, they couldn't get coverage or whatever. So, yeah, there's no one at the post office, right? And then, the UPS store, there was a sign that says they're closed. I don't even know how they got this. Like, if someone went to put the sign up, right? Someone went to put the sign up. That means they could have opened the store. Like, that don't make no sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Makes zero sense, but whatever. Those are my friends. Shout out to my friends. Take off my headset. Oh, sorry, Vanson. Working from home, light work. Gotta buff this one area down, guys. Yeah, but really sad what that message from SGF. I mean, that took me by surprise this morning. Fire, guys. Woo, okay. The laser always leaves a scuff mark when it crosses over its start path on one side, so I always have to buff it down. Gotta do a little more, I guess. Okay, last time. awesome. Okay. It's crazy. The fire cures us. What are you trying to do, Moorhen Panda? Alright, we got this panel done. I think my prints are done too. Yo, Fame, thank you so much, man. I super appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you even spending the time doing that, bro. Let me know. I mean, I will let you guys know. The thing is, no one from Evo contacted me, you know? I don't know if they're supposed to. Actually, that's a lie. I'm in regular contact with Rick. Because I help him with combo breaker stuff, you know? Anything creative, he always hits me up for some stuff. So, and he did mention it. So I guess I did speak to somebody at Evo, even though it wasn't formally for Evo, you know what I mean? I want to change my my character to Chun-Li instead of Gambit. Do it then, man. Gambit's sick. The Gambit's sick though. Nobody. Moonhair. Like no one has Gambit stuff. So I mean that's cooler in my opinion because everybody has a Chun-Li stick, you know. Like I would love to see a Gambit stick, you know. Sorry about this, guys. If you want to mute, please mute me. We do manual labor here, guys. Oh, the stream overlay. My bad. Oh, okay. So so you need points first. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'll add it to the chat. Let me see if I can do this. Wait, extension. Wait, how do we do this? Currency. The add all 500. I think you guys should be able to get that. Okay, and then do this link. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Moon, that should work. And you should have enough money to change your outfit. Everybody in chat, by the way. I just put it, everyone that's in chat, if they want to change their avatar, I just gave you guys a ton of money to do that. All right. Hey guys. Yeah, that's the top. I think I got everything I need for as far as the acrylics go. Let's go get the print. Gotta get the print from my printer. Actually, where's my scissors at, guys? I forgot where my scissors are. Did I not bring my scissors back? I thought I brought my scissors. Oh, here they are. I see them. Okay, so we gotta get these. Oh, the prints came out great. Shout out to John Bizzo. Putting together. Yo, John, man, you should. Honestly, bro, you might have a little mini side hustle doing graphics for people, bro. If you're still in the chat, John, yo, put it up there. Your work is fire, man. I don't say that to a lot of people, by the way. Your work is fire. Like, I love when I open a file up. I love opening a file up and being like, woo! You know what I mean? And like, yeah, John's work, both times he did a spawn one, that was straight fire. Could be better. You got a 2nd degree burn soldering? Oh my god, dude. That sucks, dude. You okay? Is it super bad, or is it like, is it hospital bad? USB broke on a PCB, so you had to fix it. Sorry, man. That sounds like it was painful, dude. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I think I might have to move this, though. Good. Yep, I'm gonna have to move this. I could put something right on arm. Okay, be right back. Gotta move. Okay, I could put anywhere on his arm. Move that one off the T. Anywhere on his arm. Okay. I messed up because I forgot there's a hit stick, so. Okay. It's a dope thing for me to do besides tattooing. Perfect. Yeah, it's awesome. You should you know, you could use my Discord channel. Do what you gotta do, bro. Everyone's like, everyone always needs some art, and you got some dope style, dude. So do it. Hold on, guys. My hat's too loose. Ugh, look. You guys see my hair? Look at my hair, guys. I've been growing it out. I don't know what to do with it. I wake up every day, I'm like, fuck, man. It's at that stage where you can't do anything. You know what I mean? It's literally at that stage. Like, no barber can save me right now. You know what I mean? Wrap. Okay. John, you left me very little margin, bro. Yeah, you left me very little margin to cut, to aim. I have to aim for these cuts. You suck at Photoshop? Nah. At least you, after I gave you that one feedback about like how to use the files properly, no problem after that. All right, I think this is as good as it gets, guys. So. Yo, John, do you want me to save you the inserts? All right, here we go. Okay. You got it. Oh, I hit it right on the mark, I think. Yeah, for the most part, I hit it right on the money. Green cutout. When I first saw a circus around the bunch, I thought the layout was a 6-god stick. Yeah, we're doing a hit stick. Okay. Nah, I use Procreate too, John. You know what it is? There's a default, like when you open a new document, when you gotta set the document properly. You know, you're probably importing into a already made template. So instead of opening the Photoshop file, you know what I'm saying? Because you could open Photoshop files directly from Procreate. But if you import in the template, then it won't work. I use Procreate too. So does my so does the homie Clev. Clev's a master at Procreate, man. That sounds weird, right? Don't tell his fiance that. Don't tell his fiance what I said. Hold on, guys. Let me just put the artwork somewhere safe. Alright. Let's go. Yes, I know. Yeah, if you don't have like an iPad Pro with like mad RAM in it, with like a lot of storage and RAM, sometimes the Procreate file, the Photoshop file doesn't open in Procreate. So I get it. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go cut these sides. Did I have this? There we go. This one I don't have to be super accurate because it didn't give me any button holes or whatever. Alright, so let's do this. And then we gotta knock out the foam. We gotta do the foam. That's gonna take a while, so I'll do that. I'll let that rip while we're, Oh, you use Clip Studio? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Clip is good, man. Is Clip free? How much is Clip, guys? Six God hit stick. That's right. Okay, 1 minute 30 seconds for this. Let's do that. Dungeon. There is a free version. Oh, I had no idea. Let me go get that. That's going. Get a foam ready. Yo, Brad Pitt, man. Oh, this is a movie, Advance and Hope. You never seen this movie? Yo, watch this movie. Are you bugging? Dude, watch this movie. It's like cult classic. Yeah, guys. Can someone tell Advancin how dope this movie is? He needs to watch this. Oh, guys, Advancin is on the chat on, You know what? Hold on. Can I put the chat up here? My bad. Hold on, let me see if I can put the chats up. Thought I could do the chat. Yeah, restream chat. There we go. And then, you know, today, I don't mind today. Today I can actually, because we're not doing like, I could put the chats up today, and I could put the avatars up today. Restream chat. There we go. I'll do the same on, oh wait, you know what? I have to set up my bench. I didn't set up the bench cam. Let's do that while we're at it. Bench. Come on. Hey, we got a bench. We got a bench. We got a bench. Nice. Okay. You never heard of it until now? Yeah, it's a great movie. All right, hold on. Let me set up the cameras here. Let me set up the cameras here. I mean the chat here as well. Okay. Just so we have that for later. Chat. And avatars. You guys can run around too. Woohoo! Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's all set. Go back to Le Donjon. Alright. I think we are good. Chat on this is on the top right. Let's go grab those items. And we gotta set up the laser cut for the foam. Haven't done that yet, so. Ooh, that one came up nice and crispy. Gotta love that. Okay. That's that. But here's the thing, Avanson. The first rule about Fight Club is that you don't talk about Fight Club. You'd understand that once you see the movie. We already broke the first rule, guys. We fucked up, right? We broke the rule. Damn. Dude, we messed up, right, guys? We completely messed up, man. Hey, Chowder. How many orders do I have? Right now, I had a bunch of stuff today. I already did 3 orders, and then I have to ship out ones that I did over the weekend because I couldn't ship it because of the snow. But today, I finished up all like my DIY work, and then I'm just working on my first. Actually, I'm gonna count this as my first for February, because even though it's still January, I put this on the February queue because I guess I started early. I guess. Okay, 1 second, guys. I gotta do the foamy. Get back on the desk. No, well, this is just an enclosure, Avanson. We're just doing enclosure today. Just like yours. You know how we did yours? Alright, I'm going to use this because I can actually just ungroup this. That again. And then we got to kick out... Is this the one? Is this just a PNG file? Yeah. I don't need this. So we just need the logo. You're an enclosure. Screw you, Pop. Pop been here so long that he could just make fun of me anytime he wants. You know what I mean? And I can't do shit about it because it's Popsicle. You're an enclosure. Blaster could do the same, but Blaster's a little nicer. I'm trying to get this done today, man. John, I'm just gonna eyeball the foam, okay? I'm gonna try my best to line it up how you have it. Let's see. That's roughly like most of it. Okay. You know what? It lines up right by the edge of the feet. I'll do that. Okay, so let's center it perfectly. I feel like I need to put a little left though. Yo! High axle? 55? Oh, 055? What's going on? Did I get that right? High axle? Axle? I feel like visually it needs to be like a little off and up. I'll do a little up. Yeah, that looks better to me. Whatever I did right there, that looks good. Shit, even one more, right? Even one more. Oops. Now that looks too much. Never mind. I'll go back. Wait, is the logo correct? Is it F? It is cut off like that, right? Am I bugging? Yeah, the G's cut off, right? Alright. Okay. Yeah, it's like if you're not really up on it, it looks crazy, right? Okay, so let's get that going. I wonder how long this is gonna take. So this is gonna be 0.16 height of foam. Okay, I'm gonna hit fire away. This is probably gonna take a while. Let's see what this tells me. "20 minutes. Alright, I'll take it. 20 minutes. Alright, let's go. Dungeon cam, dungeon cam. Alright, so that's gonna cook. We'll let that go. Alright, I feel like I'm missing something. I did the 3D prints already. We can actually move to the bench now, guys. Let's move to the bench. Oh crap! Hold on. Oh wait, we're not doing the magnets, right? No, no magnets actually. I'll do it. I'm gonna do this anyway, just in case in the future. 1 sec. Let me just countersink these real quick. So loud in here, guys. Imagine being the first guy that discovered magnets, like being like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, right. It probably like got chalked up to being like some magic, right? Don't you think? It's definitely like chalked up to being magic of some sort. Imagine like finding the rock though, like finding the magic rock or whatever, and you're like being that guy, and you're like, "I found the magical rock." It's like some caveman. I don't even know. Yeah, he definitely was burned or some shit, right? Definitely got burned. That's terrible, right? That's like what shit used to be. They just used to call you a freaking witch or warlock, and then you were burned if you discovered something like out of the ordinary. What kind of life is that? Yo, Zala, what's up, man? Got Zalafrax in the house, tuning in from YouTube. Wait, how come the chat's not working? Hold on. One sec. I just realized the chat's not working. Oh, it's not working. Hold on, guys. How do I embed the chat? Uno momento, por favor. Two-factor. Oh, why am I telling you guys my two-factor codes? It's 69, 69, 69. Alright, 1 sec. Settings. Bed and stream. Chat. Hold on, guys. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, I don't know why the chat's not working. My bad. I'm trying. I just copied the. It's not refreshing. Hey, Tombstones. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I guess we're not gonna have a chat today. I mean, on screen. So weird. Wait, I have an idea. Copy. This might only be Twitch. Might only be Twitch. No, this shit is not working, bro. Restream, fix your shit. Oh well. Sorry, guys. I tried. Alright, I'm gonna just close this. Sorry. I'm not sure what the... Yo, Lucas, what's up, man? I watched a vid from Medieval Historian, said the whole witch hunt thing wasn't really a thing in the Middle Ages, took centuries later, with stuff like Salem before it happened. Oh, really? Oops, what are we doing? Alright, so that is going. We have the Fight Club. You see that little line of smoke, though, underneath? I have to get rid of that. Here's a closer view. This camera sucks, by the way, guys. It's like an old iPhone. But, yeah, you see that line of smoke underneath? I do have to... I'll show you guys how to clean that up later. That's the only thing about, like, a laser engraving sometimes. Alright, back to the bench. Alright, we're gonna work on the sides. Let's get this guan. Well, have you guys seen all that new evidence about, like, you know, what people think was, like, the beginning of, like, human history is actually, like, people think, like, oh, things are predated way before what we thought was the beginning of human civilization. You know what I mean? Like, there's that civilization in Turkey. They found those sites in Turkey that, like, basically link, like, a generation that knew about astrology. Not astrology, like, you know, well, yeah, I guess astrology, like the stars. And, you know, they always reference, like, a great flood that, like, literally, like, ruined everything. But they use astrology to map themselves in time. Crazy stuff, man. Astronomy. Astrology is, like, the signs. Yeah. Taco Ben. Nah, bro. That's... Dude, impossible, man. Even someone commented on my YouTube video, my latest YouTube video, about it. They're like... Dude, you're not gonna beat Brooke. Everyone uses Brooke. I was like, then I had to school young boy in the chat, and in the comments, I was like, you do know I was the first guy to actively promote Brooke for the FGC. It's me and this other dude in the Shoryuken forums. I forgot this guy's name at this point. Yo, Lucchini, thank you so much, man. Yeah, guys, if you can vote, if you're on Twitch, the link is pinned. If you guys can please take, like, a minute of your time and vote, that would be so good, man. And vote for all the local heroes, too. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's cool to learn that Asian people were way smarter. Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. I mean, this goes down the realm of science fiction, and not really fiction, but it goes down a controversial step where it's like we are not the first civilization. You know what I mean? Like, or there was humans that lived before a great catastrophe, and some of the survivors traveled the world and tried to share that knowledge. That's what we're dealing with right now, you know, for that stuff. And modern science is trying to suppress it. Not modern, like established science is trying to suppress it because of you know, all the stuff it breaks, textbooks, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what this gooey stuff is. Pause. Clev would be proud of me. I don't think it's aliens. I mean, look, everything, including like geography, like archaeology, states that there was a giant flood. There was something that literally took out everything, especially like a giant flood, like that did happen, you know. So there is that, you know what I mean? Like that actually happened because it's in our geological records. Okay? And now that there's evidence of, you know, that I forgot it's called Gotesk or whatever. I forgot it. There's actually evidence in Turkey about those sites that predate what we feel is the beginning of civilization, where people were just hunter-gatherers or whatever. You know, that these guys had like cities and actually knew mathematics and what did we say, Pop? Astronomy. I keep wanting to say astrology. No, but like, no, Pop. There's actually like people. I'll give you an example. Like in wherever the pyramids are in Egypt, right? One of the like main guys, there's like a gatekeeper of like, they found, for instance, they have already proven that there's something underneath the pyramids, like a huge structure underneath the pyramids, and they've proven it through like modern ground penetrating radar. Yet the Egyptian government doesn't want to. Basically, it proves that the pyramids, right? Well, it doesn't prove. It theorizes that the pyramids were there before the Egyptians. And that is a big deal for Egyptian government, because they want to feel that our people built the pyramids. Ancient Egyptians built the pyramids. When this evidence proves that something before, or possibly of a higher power, built the pyramids. You know what I'm saying? And it basically is saying that the modern Egyptians, the pharaohs that we think built those, it makes it seem like they found the pyramids versus they built the pyramids. So that's where it's dangerous. You know what I mean? That's where it's super dangerous for people to be saying stuff like that. That's just one example. You know what I mean? That's one example. I'm not saying it's true, by the way. This is just what's been out there. If you guys are in our Discord, Clev has this channel called, like, it's like the Aliens channel, but he puts all this stuff in there. And man, if anything, it makes you think. You guys may think it's a hoax or whatever, but a lot of it makes you think, and a lot of it has some factual stuff built in. Humans believe dinosaurs existed. I know, right? Freaking dinosaurs. Aliens are too far-fetched. Well, okay, so here's the other theory. Guys, like, this is all Clev's fault, by the way. Here's the other theory. The aliens, like the gray aliens that we all think is like, you know, from outer space. The new shit, the new theory is that they're actually future humans. They're future humans, either from another either from like they time traveled, or they're dead ass from another universe. And what they're doing, especially when they're like abducting people, is that they're just gathering pure, like, they're gathering pure human DNA, so that they can, because something went terribly wrong with them, you know? Something went terribly wrong. You know what I mean? And they are literally just grabbing our DNA to recreate, to start over. That's crazy, right? The future human thing, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of believable if you think about it. I mean, like, what? And there's been sightings, right? People think they've seen aliens, but they're always humanoid. You know, they're not like, you know, when you think like if a creature evolved on another planet, it really shouldn't look like us. But these things that come in the UFOs and whatnot, you know, they're saying that they are basically a future version of us with much more mental capabilities. Like, matter of fact, they control their ships with their mind and stuff, you know? Yeah, I guess so, Pop. So I heard from credible archaeologists, and the actual thing about it is they found noise under the pyramid. It could be a lot of things, but we don't know what it is. It could be just very a natural phenomenon. Actual scan images are essentially noise. Somebody thought it looked like columns or a tube. They clean it up, keep reading. Right, but it could be real too, you know? It could also be a structure as well, right? No one actually knows. But here's the thing: the Egyptians are gatekeeping it. You know, they're only, and this is all like stuff that they've done topographically. They can't dig or anything like that, obviously, or like from space. So no one actually knows. But the point I was trying to make with that, though, Pop, was that the Egyptian government doesn't want you to believe anything other than mainstream Egyptian history. You know, that the pharaohs built the pyramids and that they're great engineers and whatnot. Because can you imagine it's true, and it turns out the Egyptians didn't build the pyramids, like some aliens fucking built. I know this is crazy, but imagine the aliens built the pyramids, and all of a sudden, you know, the greatness of Egyptian engineers, ancient Egyptian engineers are down the toilet. You know, that's where it's harmful to mainstream science or history, I guess, right? Hold on, guys. You know what? I'm gonna turn my hat around because I feel like it's blocking the lens. Hold on, sorry. I'm gonna re-put my mic on. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Let's check on our, gotta check on our foam in a bit. Actually, nah, I'm gonna let that rock. Peel off all this. My goal is to drop all this off before... What time is it? Que hora? 12:21. I think I can get this done within the hour. I think. Probably like 1:30. More realistically, it'll be done like around 1:30-ish. I still have to take photos, too. I always try to take photos of stuff. I have a record of something happening. And it's nice for the clients, too. Or we learn the truth. Yeah, I mean, it's all up in the air, right? We don't actually know these things, like... Another thing that proves, like, another kind of thing that kind of proves that theory is that, like, what do you call it? You would think that if Egyptians built, like, the pyramid, right, they would have, like, all the hieroglyphs and shit inside the pyramid. But if you go inside the pyramid, there's barely anything in there. Okay, guys. Let's check on the laser, see if that's going. Yeah, the crazy theory is that the pyramids are actually a power source for aliens to recharge themselves, for UFOs to like use as a power source. And there's many pyramids around the world. Like there's a buried one in Alaska. Did you guys know about that theory? There's a buried pyramid in Alaska. That's the same thing. You know what I mean? Right? That's the other crazy theory that I've started seeing. Crazy shit, guys. Crazy shit. Now we're just talking about like all the not conspiracies, like all the stuff about like how history is kind of getting like muddled right now. No, dude, look all this stuff up. I'm not even like, listen, I stumbled up. I'm not like a UFO dude. I was never like this. I just kind of stumbled on this stuff, like reading about it. It's crazy. Twice as much time between the pyramids and Cleopatra that there's time between Jesus and us. Yeah, that's true. I didn't expect to get my mind blown on an FGC controller building channel. Taco, bro. All this stuff is, you can just look it up, bro. It's a Google search away. I'm not even trolling you guys like this. I've discovered this stuff just as much as you guys have. Yeah, but we still stumbled upon it, you know what I mean? Like, had we not known Clev, like, we would have been... Yeah, he's rubbing off on me, man. Pause. But some of it's very interesting, though. Like, if anything, it just makes you think or question stuff, you know? And I think that's important. I think that's very important, right? Oh, no problem, Vanson. You know what? I think I can get that chat up. Let me see. None of the fucking chats are working. I don't understand, man. I don't understand why the chats are not working at all. It's like an OBS thing? I have no idea, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put the chat up, but I feel like the API is getting like cock blocked for some reason. Oh well. My bad. Yo, Prek, what's up, man? Hey, Preklin, did that information was that any helpful? I kind of know the guy. He's an awesome guy. I was gonna buy a cab off of him, and then I ended up buying my Chulix's. Because like at the time it was weird. Like that was a time when I quit my full-time job, right? I was gonna buy one from Hadouken Arcade, and then I quit my full-time job to start my company, and it was a little risky. So my wife was like, "Hey, you better not like go through with that cab sale." And then when things stabilized, I went ahead and I got a cab from a group buy. That's the other thing too you could do, Preklin. You could do like a group buy. So what I'm talking about with Preklin is he wanted to get a Third Strike cabinet, guys, or like a Blast City, or I forgot what cab did you want specifically. Yeah. Yo, Preklin, you know what you do? Oh, Versus City, yeah. Preklin, start with the start with the Mister. Start with the Mister, because you could use that on any monitor, and then just make sure you get the outputs for arcade, you know, for CRT, like VGA. You could do the VGA output, you know what I mean? You could start with that now, and then again, that's very close to perfect. People will argue about that, but I suggest, like, for your bank account and, you know, literally for your bank account and for not that much difference. If you've been looking into FPGA emulation, it's almost perfect, because they emulate at the hardware level. They don't emulate the software. It's not like emulating software. You know what I mean? It's literally like the chips are meant to emulate the actual old hardware. The clock cycles are correct. Everything's correct. And that's what FPGA does. And that's why the Mister stuff is amazing. The thing that actually makes me mad is that deliberate ignorance, because people want their little scenario to be the actual truth with weak evidence. And then actual scientists are like, here's an explanation of it. Here's another. Yeah. Pop, I'm not trying to. I hope you're not trying to tell me, like, trying to say that what I'm telling you guys is like facts. I'm just telling you all the stuff that I've been watching and reading. It's nutty. The other thing too is that, like, people think that, like, especially in the sense of humanity, of like people evolving. You know what I mean? Like, people evolving, people could have evolved in different states. You know what I mean? Like, it's true up until today. You know, there's still groups of humans that don't need electricity. You know, I know they're isolated pockets of these people, but they still operate the same way. So, you know, people could have evolved in different states at different points in the planet. So there's all that too, you know? So, like, why do we have to feel that humans had evolved the same way? It's not like they had the internet and were able to talk to each other and how to advance each other, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like, one thing could be true in one part of the world and not true in another part of the world. Like the thing in Turkey. Like, that could have well happened. That could have well happened to that civilization. Okay, you want a third strike cab at 8 on the break just to eventually get a monthly? Maybe it could grow into something else. Precklin, why don't you just talk to Turbo Lou? He already has all that shit. A matter of fact, he probably has 2 of those cabs. You know Turbo Lou? He'll do it for you, bro. Like, he'll lend you the shit if you have an event. Okay, let's get these little buttons out of the way. You know what? I'm gonna do John Bizzo a favor. I'm gonna label these so that he doesn't have to do this later. Okay, so this is gonna be R1, R2. That's that. That's the right side. I'm gonna give him 2 sets of PWT finals this weekend. Is it really? Dude, I have no clue, man. Frosty Faustings, yeah, there's too much going on, dude. All the homies around the way are going to Frosties. I think I'm gonna go to Frosties like next year. I'm gonna skip like everything else and just go to Frosty, because it seems like Frosty's popping, man. But I also feel like I kind of want to go with people that I know. Let me rephrase that. I want to go with people that I can hang out with. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to party like, you know, like the young 20-somethings. You know what I mean? Because that's all they do. These guys, like, they go play games all day, then they get fucking annihilated, and then, like, they come back. They come back the next day and do the same thing. Like, I'm good. I just want to hang out, play some games. Yeah, I just want to hang out with the unks. Maybe grab, like, I want to be, honestly, real talk, now, because of the unk status, like, we could afford more shit, so I want to, like, hang out at the venue, then go fucking to a dope steakhouse or something. You know, when people won't complain about money, you know? less complaints about money. You know what I mean? Yo, we're about to eat at this dope ass restaurant. Like that's what I'll do that. Nah. You complain about money? Are you really unk status, Pop? I don't know, man. What's considered unk status now? 30? Nah, I think 30 is still too young to be unk. I think if you're at my age, me and Mike in the chat. Actually, shit, Mike, aren't you I think Mike's actually grandpa status. I think he told us he's a grandpa. It's a dream to travel out of state to an event. I'm lucky if I get to travel to something like DreamHack here in Texas. 31 is unk? I mean, this is also like a cultural thing. Great grandpa. You're a great grandpa. Yo, your family be getting busy, bro. Mike, you guys are getting busy. Wow. Great grandpa. How is that even a thing, man? I mean, my sister just gave birth 3 months ago. Are you a grandpa? No, that means you're an uncle. You're actually an uncle. I'm definitely an uncle. I got mad nieces and nephews. Yeah, I know. I remember that time. 40s was old. I'm definitely turning grandpa status. It's a matter of perspective, I guess. Yeah. Whatever. People think I'm like 22 still, so it's fine. I'll take it. I do be dating myself though, because like people don't get some of the references I make anymore. Like, at least the younger generation, they just don't understand our references anymore. Because you know, or like certain cultural things and music, stuff like that, they don't understand. They don't even get it. You know. Alright guys, we are working on these sides. Wait, you can tell whose bones creak in FGC by what they call buttons? Oh yeah, roundhouse. Someone actually called me out on being a boomer with that. Because I said low forward one time. They're like, what's low forward? I'm like, crouching medium kick. And they're like, why don't you just say crouching medium kick? I was just like, because it's low fucking forward. Right? You know what I mean? And then they're just like, who says that? No one says that anymore. Who says low forward? That's so dumb. What's even forward mean? I don't know, man. Just shut up and guess who won the match? Guess who won the match? Unk did. You know what I mean? Shut up. Beat me and why don't you beat me first before you freaking say some shit like that? Low forward my nuts in your face after I win. Hold that. What do you mean roundhouse? Oh man, I love that I can cook the youngins sometimes, bro. You know? Like nothing gives me more pleasure than being able to cook the youngins. Literally nothing gives me more pleasure. Motherfuckers talking shit. Claiming they know all the tech. I'm over here playing by feel. Right? Oh, he only plays by feel. He doesn't know any frame data. I let him think that. I let him think I don't know frame data. All these unks play by feel. Happy, what's up? Yeah, we are getting there. We are getting there. Shout out to John Bizzo. He did. I'm just assembling John Bizzo's vision today, guys. Frame dance for nerds. It's been a minute since you've been live. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I had a rough last year. A lot of stuff, personal stuff, plus, you know, this economical climate that we're in. You know, I learned today that SGF Devices, another maker, Fightstick maker in the US, they primarily focused on like small leverless controllers. Even though they made everything. But yeah, they tweeted yesterday that they're closing their business, bro, and that like was devastating, dude. Have you guys seen that? Shout out to Matt. He's always been good to me. Even though we haven't really interacted like a lot. But he's always offered me things and always wanted to support, and I have nothing but love for them, man. Bro, yeah, SGF closing. I mean, at least for now. I mean, they can make a comeback. Who knows? But yeah, they put out a statement saying that they're closing, and that was like, that's what I woke up to this morning. I was like devastated, guys. Cause like, and you know, they're stating that like, I hate to say this. I mean, it's definitely based on politics and the economic structure of the world at the moment. If you think about it, they're competing with companies that can manufacture things at like literally an eighth of their cost to make things. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you compete with like the Chinese companies who have all the manufacturing, all the parts, all the labor at their disposal for mass production, when you're like a little, like I'm literally building your fucking stick right now. You know, it's me with a wrench and nuts and bolts in my little home setup, making like, you know what I mean? And I think SGF definitely had more equipment than I did because they had like much more sophisticated equipment. But like, you know what I mean? Like, and how can we possibly compete? You know what I mean? It's impossible. We cannot compete with that. So, and I get it, because you look at the prices, you're like, oh, I could get a leverless controller for fucking $60 or $50 on Amazon or AliExpress. And it looks like it will do the job. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like anything's different. I'm going to buy this. And then what happens is that they make, you know, these companies, they make like a very low margin. They'll make the low margin, but they'll produce so many of them that it's worth it, and it'll keep the factories going. And then eventually what it'll do will just crush all the competition. And that's the strategy. And all of a sudden, they're the best. I mean, not the best. They're the only ones left. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy, man. So, I mean, I'm glad I could still do my thing. I think what I'm doing right now is kind of like my mini pivot to counter this, where I'm offering my creative skills through either like graphics commissions plus doing these builds, because a lot of you guys don't have the time, or maybe you just prefer someone else to do the work for you. You know, like I'm literally just working off these commissions right now, because my DIY business definitely has slowed down. Because, you know, why would you build your own when I could just buy one off Amazon for $50 and it comes to my door the next day? That's the Walmart oil strat. Operate at a loss until your competition is dead. Is that really what it is, man? Yeah. Taco, I appreciate that statement, bro. That means a lot. But yeah, I think you kind of hit that on the mark. I mean, that's what I have left, you know. I have myself. It is what it is, though, man. We're gonna keep pushing, though. Kill the businesses as people go in and get loyal. then close those, build 5 mega Walmarts, and consolidate. Jesus. I mean, listen. Those guys are... Walmart's also... I mean, yeah. I mean, they're successful for a reason. But I get it. I get it. You still need a build? No problem, Happy. Whenever you're ready, just holler. If I'm still around, you know, in this economy, I might not even be around next month. You know, you guys never know. I might not be here. What's the link to the stream avatar changer? Exclamation point extension. Let me know if you need points, Advancing. I think I gave you points last time, right? Standard Oil will just come into town and threaten you with a gun if you didn't sell their stuff. That's how the oil companies work too? Like if... Oh, that's crazy, man. That's like the truck stops, right? All the truck stops in the country. I don't even know why I know this. I have nothing to do with being a trucker. But like all the truck stops in the country, they like... All the private ones closed because all the big ones are just taking them over. Yep, hit stick. Doing a hit stick today. We're building out the side panels right now, guys. And then still have a little bit more work to do. We got to do the top panel, get the hardware in. But for the most part, we're... Again, this is not a full build, guys. We're just doing an enclosure build. Figured I'd just stream this part of my day. I was up pretty early already working on orders. Actually, I stayed up till 1 a.m. last night, and then I got up around 8:30 today. 'Cause I wanted to start a project. I miss having a lever. I hear you, man. I mean, I'm looking for someone like a big company to make... I'm looking for a big company to make a really compact lever that you could fit in like maybe less than 1 inch of a case. That's high quality. I don't know if that'll ever... I started a project with one of the homies, but they've kind of been busy. And I said I'd throw money at it, but they kind of just been really busy. And I got another homie that's got a product similar too that I might actually like. The fuck? I might actually flesh that out with them. But again, it's just time's been kind of tough, you know. All right. Actually, guys, ignore the chat message. Use the one on the pin message, please. I gotta update that shit. It's actually for best product now. Bucky's is consuming all that space now. Terrifying. Yeah, and there's that other one too. Loves, right? Is that the other one? Hammersmith Loves. I remember when I drove out to Combo Breaker, like being on Route 80 for like a bazillion years in the car. Yeah, best of both worlds is the hit sticks, man. You know? All right. Let's prep the main panel. I just shocked the crap out of myself. This has so much static. I'm gonna unground it. Yeah, you see? You can see the layout now. Let me give myself more space here. What do I need? We need 4 small bolts. 4. We need 4 lever bolts, 4 washers, 4 nuts, and 4 risers. Yeehaw. Jordan, what's up, man? What you up to? Okay, I'm popping in the bolts for the lever. You guys can see. Ugh. Solid size too. I mean, it's like a normal stick size, you know. Speaking of hit stick, I decided to give my lever a 2-pound spring, and it turned out to be the right amount for me. Oh, that's good. 2-pound spring is too much for me, man. It's too much for my. I have tendonitis, so it's tough on my old man hands. Yo, 4-pound? Are you guys maniacs? What's wrong with y'all? For real? 4 pounds. Like, you guys like your hands, right? Gorilla grippers? Jesus. Guys, you're gonna end up with definitely something. RSI, one of those things. You hate them hands, huh? Yeah. You hate your wrists, don't you? God dang, what's wrong with y'all? I mean, you guys must be like fucking... You must look like a Viking. I mean, if you're... listen, I'm a small Asian man, alright? I guess I'm a little bit, like, average. I don't know. What's the average height of someone in the U.S.? What do you think the average height is, like, American male in the U.S.? Or in North America? 5'9"? Alright, so I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7", so I guess I'm, like, above average, maybe average or above average for an Asian male. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, like, I'm not a big dude. So, yeah, I can't be pushing around that much weight. No, thank you. Especially, like, as much as I play fighting games. Alright, guys. This we don't need. This we could just toss. That's the lever hole. So let's do this properly. Let's do left. I gotta label all these for John. Right. No, left, down, right, and obviously up, right? Okay, so here, let's do this. Wait, I need a baggie. Oh, I have a baggie. Here we go. Okay. So this is left. Left. Down. Right. Up. All right. Yeah, this is gonna make life easier later. You know what I mean? It's gonna definitely make life easy instead of having to try to fucking do a puzzle. You definitely would have had to do a puzzle Trying to do all this manually. Hold on, let me write sides on this. Stop. Alright, so let's do the next set. Alright, let's do the next set. Okay, so it's square, triangle, R1, L1. You know what? I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna do it like old school Street Fighter notation. It's actually better, so you can follow along easier. Okay, so this is gonna be 4P, 3P, 2P, and 1P. I'm sorry for anyone I didn't write these notations down to. In a past commission, my bad. I just kind of thought about it recently. You're a Strive degen? Oh, so you what games are y'all running? That works for me. Okay, just remember that this button's gonna be for kick, but it's gonna be the left thumb, okay? The L2 button, I guess. I just play Street Fighter. I don't have any other time for anything else at the moment. I want to play City, but I just don't have the time or effort to spend learning another game at the moment. My bandwidth is very low at the moment. Maybe when I get more time for myself, I can do that. Your heart's stuck on plat. One kick. In Street Fighter, you're stuck on plat? Really? Oh, you love Strive? I got to, in Season 1, with my Giovanna, I actually got to, what's that? The Heaven, right? The Heaven rank? I did it in Season 1, and then I stopped playing Strive. Because Street Fighter kind of took back over. Street Fighter 5 it was. That took over. But now, lately I tried to play Strive again, and I couldn't play. Well, that's how Hammersmith. You realize I'm a Dhalsim main in Street Fighter 6, right? So I'm basically the Axel. I'm basically the Axel. You play Nago and Bridget? You see Nago, and you see free points. Yo, Nago used to be a terror when Strive came out. He would just destroy, like, annihilate your life, especially when he raged out. Yeah, I try to play Strive. Like, what's funny is my nephew's into Strive, and I try to play with him, And well, number one, I was on pad, so I suck on pad because it was at his house. So I was playing on pad, but I realized like none of the combos that I used to do that I kind of still remember vaguely, and from season 1 work anymore. Like none of it works. Like they basically redid the whole game. What's up, Katana? Hey, yo, Katana, you gotta hit me up with that info. What, like, you know, what you want on your stream. I'm down to put in some work with that. Yeah, just give me the rough outline of what you want to see, colors and whatnot. You know what I mean? You know how we do. Well, I'm not trying to explain that to you, like you ain't know. By the way, the stream avatars, are you able to like add more? I can add advancing. It's just that I just haven't had the time, man. I don't need. I gotta see what's available, and obviously, you have to pick things that work for your channel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna pick like I'm not gonna put like random things that have no bearing being on my channel, and you're at the mercy of the people who create them, you know. Unless you want to animate your own, you can if you're a maniac like that and you care that much about it. You can play like basketball and stuff too. Who's good at basketball? Is it Blaster that's good or Pop? Pop's good. I forgot. One of you guys are good at playing the basketball game. Like, one of you guys are like undefeated. Someone do exclamation point slots. You guys have money now. You can gamble your slots away. You could like bet too. There's a lot of things you can do with stream avatars. It's not just running around the screen, although that's what most people see it as. Okay, guys, we are slowly peeling. Peely. Okay, cool. Wait, if I were you, I wouldn't put a theme, like, I wouldn't put, like, characters and stuff, because all that shit changes over time, you know? I got your logo still, I think. Yeah, I definitely should still have your logos. Yo, Katana, you don't stream your work, bro? You should stream your work, bro. I think people will find that fascinating. Like, I would tune in. If you told me you were streaming, like, making my sweater, bro, I would love to see that. Like, just even if you have a camera on the embroidery machine, that would be sick. Second only? Bro, you should mix it up, man. I think you'd find a new audience, too. Because you're mad creative, bro. Honestly, like, because fighting game streamers come a dime a dozen. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody like us that do what we do. There's, like, maybe, like, a handful of people that do what we do. That's why I even stopped streaming on the Street Fighter front. I started streaming on Maker category. Oh, you don't got a PC? But you don't need a PC to stream your work, bro. You just need a fucking old ass, maybe like an old phone or something like that, an iPad or something like that. Yeah, but that's actually better. You could just put a camera and go live like that. Come on, man, don't limit yourself, bro. Don't hold yourself back. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. The creator scene loves its peeps. True. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not the best Street Fighter player. Like, I'm not bad, but I'm not the best Street Fighter player. And I would, if I were to choose watching somebody, if I want to watch someone on Twitch, like, you best believe I'm trying to find someone that's like way good, so you can like either like learn or level up, right? So, but no one's kind of like doing what I do, so I'm gonna just keep doing this because, you know, this, I guess, is my niche. And I'll play Street Fighter every once in a while. Okay. Looking good, guys. Let's bust open the 3D printer. All right, here we go. Whoa! Gotta clean up this mess in here. All right, we got a dish of 3D prints. Woo, we got white, black, and pink. This is what John Bizzo ordered. This we don't need. This is the filament tower, which Frieza told me. Frieza told me I don't need to print these. He told me you could just do it directly and it doesn't really fuck shit up. But whatever, ain't no thing. I mean, it's actually not that much filament if you think about it. Actually, it is. It's a lot. Oh well. Let's get this over here. Yeah, I like banh mi. I mean, it's not my favorite, like, it's not my favorite dish, though, Vanson. Like, if I would get Viet food, I'd get, like, rice dishes, you know? I think I said that before. I think, I prefer, like, eating, like a bulaklak or, like, the pork chop dish. I love that shit. That shit is so good, dude. That's a Vietnamese food. I love fucking Asian food in general. That's like my love language, bro. I really do love Asian food. Yeah, banh mi is good for lunch, I think, but I don't like, if I would go out of the way to get Vietnamese food, I wouldn't get a banh mi, you know. There is one really sick banh mi spot in New York City that I want to go to. But New York's kind of a bitch to get into now. It's like, if you don't live in New York, it's like going to New York is a fucking nightmare. Everything about going to New York City is a nightmare. It costs like $20 just to get into New York City, even though I live right across the damn bridge. Then you gotta find parking that you have a 50% chance of getting towed. And you have to spend your night at the where they keep your car. It sucks. But there are local spots. Like, actually, there's a Vietnamese grocery right down my block. It's weird. I live in like a primarily white town, and there's like a lot of cultural shit in my town. There's a Filipino restaurant in my town, Peruvian restaurant, Indian, you name it. It's crazy. Take the ferry and use the subway. Yeah, I can take the ferry. I could, yeah, but think about that, Hammer. So for me to take the ferry, I gotta drive to Weehawken Terminal, which is about, on a good day, 20 minutes away. On a bad day with traffic, it'll be like 45. And then you gotta pay for the parking, which costs like $10 for the day. And then you gotta pay for the ferry, which costs like $20 again. So it's the same shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, you just gotta live in New York, you know? Like, that's just the answer. If you want to be a New Yorker, you just live in New York, and that's that. I'm sure it's the same thing for every major city if you think about it, right? Yeah, I hear you. I mean, no, honestly, the cheapest way for me to get to Manhattan is just take the bus. Because, you know, I'm so close to... Yo, guys, if I left right now, right, with no traffic... Actually, right now would be a good time. If I left my crib right now, if I took you guys with me on stream, I would be in Manhattan in 20 minutes. Maybe 25, right? But I would be across the bridge or a tunnel within 20 minutes. Free, like, no problem, with no traffic. That's how close I am to New York City, but literally, like, I don't know, 5 miles, 6 miles away, something like that, maybe less. But, like, just the fact of all the infrastructure and all the New York City nonsense. You know what I mean? Oh shit, I did something wrong. Wait. Yep. I'm a scrub, guys. My bad. Put this on backwards. People complain about the bridge traffic and parking. Just the same when they go to Montreal. Yeah, I'm sure, like I said, it's a major city thing. Except, like, you know, some cities that are sprawled out, like Houston or LA, that's a little different, I think. Even though LA traffic is atrocious. But, like, to get to the main downtown areas, but... You know, like New York City is literally like an island. Yeah, you're right. Major city on an island. Yeah. You're absolutely right about that. What the fuck? Oh. That's the same way? Toronto. Let's not get into Toronto right now. Tutu's my word, fam. Tutu's my word, fam. Yo, Gerbert. Tutu my word. I don't know what the hell those guys are smoking. You a Gerbert, fam? Toronto locals are saying, what the fuck are you talking about? That's funny. What's up with the accent though? That's not like, I've known people from Toronto for years, and don't nobody talk like that. It's a made up accent, right? That, like, I don't even know what they call it. Yeah, that's a new accent, right? Everything's fam. Hey, fam. You sound like a leprechaun, bro. That's supposed to be like a street talk, like street hood talk, man. I don't know, man. Out of here. Sound like a leprechaun. Who tools my word, fam? Would you like some Lucky Charms? Alright. Woo! We're getting there, guys. We is getting there. Flippity floppity. Does Toronto, like Toronto kind of, I mean, not Toronto, does Montreal have an accent? It kind of does have an accent. Like, there's you guys have that, like, French twang into your English. Unless you kind of change your native accent. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, your whole fucking dialect. Yeah, yeah. Nah, that makes sense. I mean, like, I'm from the most stupidest accent region in the world, bro. Everybody from New York, like this area, New York, New Jersey, are always like, "Oh, you talk when you get out of town, or you talk funny, whatever." Like, just the fact that we say "talk." You have a hot. Do you think hot will survive in this climate, bro? Moon. Hot is the reason we are in this climate, bro. Are you kidding me? They are the reason that we are in this climate, because honestly, they are the ones that took out SGF. Other, like, inadvertently, they are the reason why they're out of business. I'm not gonna put things gently, bro. Like, you listen. I really have no beef with Hot. Matter of fact, like, I do prints for them. You know what I mean? On my website, because I have to survive as a business. This is what I do for a living. Right? So I really don't have any beef with them, but just the economics of the whole situation of how we need, like, okay, this country, there's no more manufacturing left, right? If I tried to get a PCB made in this country, that shit would cost 5 times as much as it costs to have a Chinese manufacturer make it and ship it to me and pay the tariff. So now we used to just have pay the shipping. Now we have pay the tariff, and that closed the gap so much more for everything. Switches, parts, PCBs, you name it. Everything in this little industry, bro, is fucking, we're cooked in America because of these tariffs. So yeah, if you, like, it's not they are the reason. You know what I mean? They deadass are the reason. Yeah. Saving the fucking government. That's what it is. But the people, they ain't saving the people, man. Get that right. Is it good? It's hot and ready. Okay, so left side is I forgot her name. Oh, what's her name? She's so cool. Okay, left side is I'm looking at my reference to see what side goes where. So this side is homegirl over here. I'm gonna leave this on the screen. That's why, man. Vote for the little guy. Vote for your boy, guys. Vote for your boy for the Evo Awards. So at least the little guy gets some love. Our Prime Minister hurt your president's feelings. We get about 100% tariffs on Canadian export. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Am I going to Evo Vegas? I mean, I would like to. I would definitely like to. All right, guys. So the only thing we got to do is put on this bottom panel. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Maybe I should make some pink feet. Let's make some pink feet real quick while we're at it. Do I still have pink in the, yeah, okay. I don't know how long this will take, but let's do that. Let's make some pink feet on the 3D printer. Feet. You got this 3MF file. The slicer files for like 3D printing, right? It's called 3MF, like that. .3MF. I don't know what that stands for, but I always say three motherfuckers in my mind. Beat that 3 motherfuckers. Yeah, 3 mofos. Saying MF is like one of the greatest. Oh my god, new version already, dude. Oh, okay, I'll download you later. Call you later. Saying MF is like one of the best things you could do for your soul. You know what I mean? You want to hear a funny story? I have a friend, and he's not African American, right? So you guys might get offended by this, but he used to drop the N-bomb a lot. Like it was like his daily vernacular to drop the N-bomb. You know, right? And we called him out on it. We're like, yo, bro, you really can't be. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna make pink feet. I mean, you really can't be saying that often, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like a lot of New York heads, they thought they had the license because, you know, you're from New York, and this is what it's common. It used to be common in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like everyone, I hate to say it, said the N-word. You know, whether or not what it just is, it is what it is. All right, it is what it is, right? And that's where. But some people just didn't move on after, you know, things have changed. Okay, so anyway, we called them out and we're like, you can't really be using the N-word like that anymore, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't. You know, we didn't want to be around you when you saying stuff like that. And what he did to resolve that was just replaced it with MF, and it's mad funny. He'd be like, so instead of being like, yo, what up, N-word, he'd be like, what up, motherfucker? And like he just literally subbed in motherfucker instead of the N-word, and it's actually kind of funny. So that's the tech, guys. If you're stuck, you know, even if you're allowed to say it and you don't want to say it, you could just replace it with MF and it still hits the same. That's all I'm trying to say. It still hits the same. You'd have some words, word. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Listen, it's different. It's like if you grew up skateboarding or like any hip hop in the 90s in New York City, it was what it is. What it is, you know. That's how it was. I hate to say it. Yo, Rav C. Ooh, did I say it right? Rav. I'm gonna just call you Rav. What's good, man? Okay. While we're doing that, I'm waiting for the feet to kick off. Right? We do have to go to the dungeon and get the foam. All right. So we're gonna go grab the foam, which should have been printed and cut by now. Let's just grab it. With the Fight Club logo. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see this, but we do need to clean it. It has some scarring from the I don't know if you guys, I'm gonna try to get it in view for you guys, but you see the bottom, it kind of has some scarring on there. So we have to clean it. I'll show you how to do that. So basically, I'm gonna use my heat gun. Do that. Right, and we're gonna warm it up. I'll let this fire off over here for a sec. Warm up my heat gun. Ow! I'm trying to get a good view for you guys. Okay, here we go. Let's go this way. Should be hot enough. Okay, so now, I wish I could show you guys more directly, but it will take off all that scarring once I use the heat gun. Also give it a little bit of a luster. That looks really good. You got to be really careful and do this very evenly, otherwise you will get some burnt, like I guess burn marks, but the burn marks look like shiny swaths. I remember when I first started doing this, like I had to really like understand how it worked. So now when you look at it, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll bring it over to the build, my bench, but now you can kind of see that little patch of burnt of dust is gone. I guess it just kind of burns in, right? You know, I'm gonna pack this for I'll pack this also for, okay, this can go in the garbage. Everybody all right with the snow? You guys all good with the snow situation? We got dumped on, man. We got like, for my area, it's a lot. We got like 2 feet of snow. Really closer to like 15 to 18, but because of the drifts and everything, I'd be shoveling like literally 2 feet of snow. You went past you? Good, man. Okay, let me show you guys. Check it out. Oh, look how good that came out, right? It's nice and vibrant. That smoke mark is gone. You guys see it? Awesome, right? I'll leave that there for a sec. Shit, do I got pink? Oh, I don't have pink feet already. Okay. If it was pink soap? You good over here? Yeah, I mean, you guys are in the other side of the country, so I get that. All right. Okay. Plop this on. Let me roll my sleeves up. Okay, the tech is, guys, you peel off whatever side you feel more comfortable starting with. Okay? Always the tech, okay? You give it a nice crease after you do the initial peel. Now you kind of have like still a flat surface, all right? And then you line up the other side. Make sure that looks good. You line up this side. Make sure that looks good. And you can pin it down. Just you don't even have to do a full pin down. You could just like tap, one of the little corners. Align it more, make sure that looks good, and then once everything looks good, you just press down on that part that you had peeled already. You see that? And because you've pressed it down, the angle is already correct. A lot of people have issues doing this, the foam, or like, and this goes for anything like this. When you're putting on adhesive stuff, see how perfect that the holes are lined up? See that? Perfectly lined up. And then what you want to do is just pull the rug out. So because we folded it, this guy is already ready to go. See that? And you can literally just pull the rug out and push down very gently, and everything comes out Perfect. Every single time, this will come out perfect if you just follow this method. Okay? You guys got that? Adhesive installing 101, guys. When you need to align something. Okay? I'm going to push all that down. I think the chat died again, guys. I got a message saying to activate the chat or something. Hold on. Yep, my chat died. Dude, Restream has been so whack, dude. I don't understand what's happening. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna switch over to Twitch. Guys, YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm gonna switch over to the Twitch chat. I use Restream to get the YouTube audience in, but it's just not working, guys. One second. Let me get you guys over here. Last chat I got was from Popsicle. Yeah, I got a message saying something's wrong. It was wrong, right? I couldn't even get you guys. Didn't even get you guys earlier. One second. Okay. You know, it'd been cool had a douse of water. There's a DVD corner cover on the Fight Club typo is engraved in a bar of soap. Well, I mean, think about it. This thing is kind of like shaped like a bar of soap, right? So that's not really that far off. Okay, so this is just gonna sit right on top here. But you know what? We have to install the shimmies, and then we're basically done. I'm gonna prep this area to take photos. And then we'll take some nice photos, edit them, and then be done. We're waiting for our 3D printed feet, too. So that's happening in the background. Looks like they're almost done, too. Alright, so we're going to pop in the shims so that the adhesive doesn't rub against the... Oh, you mean like if the foam was pink? Word, yeah, that would be crazy. You know what? There is a local manufacturer of the foam, or maybe a reseller of the foam in my area. But like, I just can't. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like buy every color just to have it. You know what I mean? Like, it would have to be like really special for me to go out and buy some. And then I would have to buy a certain quantity. They just don't sell it, you know. I wish there was a store like that around my way. Yeah, black black would be dirty for sure. Okay, so that's the bottom. Okay, this is basically done. I'm just gotta wait for the feet to finish printing. But meanwhile, you know what, guys? Let me go get a cup of water. I'm really thirsty. I'll be right back. And our feet literally have like minutes to go. So yeah, it's like less than a minute to go. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some water real quick. And then I'm just gonna take a quick picture and edit everything, and then I can actually send this off, wrap it up. I didn't even eat lunch today, guys. So it seems like the Twitch chat got cooked. Yo, Spazilla, what's good, man? Thank you for the sub. John Bizzo. What's good, man? Also, thank you for the sub. I know you guys already sub. Appreciate that. About stream avatars, is it possible to do a Terry, right, based on CVS2? I'm not gonna make them, man. Events, and like, if you want to do it, and you could give me the files. But I'm not gonna spend hours for a fucking little guy running on my, you know, like, as much as I love y'all, that's just way too much work for not much, you know, not much return. There is a Terry though, don't you have Terry? You could be Terry. Oh, you already are Terry. Let me get the chat up on my main setup. Oh, this is terrible, dude. What is going on with I guess all the third-party chat things got like destroyed. Okay. Prints are done. Let's go get the feet. Woo! Wow, it's still hot. What's up, Spaz? You're thinking about getting artwork cover? What print layout would you use? Are you talking to me? I mean, you would have to use, I mean, I don't have it on my website, if that's what you're asking, Spaz. You would probably have to go to Focus Attack, no? Yeah, I don't have that on my site. I mean, that's just not what I do. Retta! Catching the end of the stream, though, Retta. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Yeah, Spaz, I only really focus on my products. I mean, I do support some other things, but it's mainly for just the prints. Like, because I think for the Obsidian 2, you also need the top cover, which I don't really make. That's Focus Attack's like thing, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna step on their toes. They're actually one of my partners, so I don't want to ever step on the toes of my partners. Yeah, it's all good. No, I just wanted to make sure. You got another one, Jordan? Yeah, for the time being, I only have 5 slots open for February. This is one of them. I did it just because, like, I definitely am, like, my kids are off for, like, winter break in a little bit, in a couple weeks. So, I'm definitely going to lose, like, 5 days of work. So, I can't really, maybe, like, 3 to 5 days of work. So, I can't commit to more than, like, maybe 5 at the moment. We'll see. Okay. Oh, are we done? Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's so fire. I can't wait to see this built. Holy moly. Fight Club for John Bizzo. John Bizzo did the graphics. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. Maze balls. Oh. The quotes? The quotes, though? Crazy, man. The rules of Fight Club? The rules of Fight Club? James, bro, that build to the last song? Wait, that build to the last song is sick? When I saw the vid yesterday... Oh, yo, James, if you go into the description in the video, you could download the song. I put in the comments, too, if you want to download that track. Yeah. If you want to download that track. Okay, guys, I'm going to clear my space here because I'm going to take some photos. Okay. And then we'll clean up the photos in chat, and then I can ship this out. The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? What's up, Cassette? How you doing, Cassette? Yeah, you had a G-check me already. You had a G-check me. I sip the Dom P, watching Gandhi till I'm charged. Then I'm writing in my book of rhymes all the words past the margin. To hold the mic, I'm throbbing, mechanical movement. Understandable smooth shit the murderers move with. The thief's theme, play me at night, they won't act right. A fiend of hip-hop has got me stuck like a crack pipe. The man... The mind activation, react like a face in time like Pappy Mason with pens I'm embracing. Wipe the sweat off the dome, spit my phlegm on the streets. Suede Tims on my feet, make my cipher complete. Whether cruising in a 6 cab or Montero Jeep, I can't call it. Beats make me falling asleep, I keep falling. Never falling 6 feet deep. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me. There you go. That was my G-check. I still got those. I still got those. What's the next verse? To my man Ill Will, God bless your life. To my peoples throughout Queens, God bless your life. I trip a box with crazy bitches, aiming guns at all my baby pictures. Beef for housing police. Trip just maybe that's a hit list. Something like that, right? You know, I'm the man, money wild. Something like that. Money getting style, rolling foul. The versatile, something like that. I don't know the second verse that good. First verse I got all day. First verse I got all day. Say what? That's amazing. RGR, RGR Ecar, what up? Wait, Roger Ecar? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm just gonna clean up this area real quick, and then I'm gonna take some photos, and then I'm gonna box this up, and then we could be done. I'm actually gonna call it for not chat. I'm gonna call. I mean, not stream. This is probably my last order of the day, unless I get something really quick. Definitely my last order of the day. Because I'm so backed up with shipments because of the snow in my area that I need to have to go to both UPS and the post office. Oh, guys, this is how I take my photos. Man, I don't even know if I can get a camera on this. Here, I got an idea. So, yeah, so this is how I take my photos. This is the bench that I was just working on, right? You see this here? So that's my bench, and then I have this blanket in the back. If you guys are wondering how to take good product photos, I mean, this is how I do it. I probably could get better, but this is my budget way of doing it. And I'll show you some tricks that I do after I get the photos, so... Okay. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the photos and I'm going to box it up. We're going to take the photos, we're going to box it up. And then after we box it up, we can edit the photos. All right. Actually, where's my phone at? Hey Siri, basement photo. So the lights are gonna turn off except for that area. You see that? Cool, right? Okay, let's take some photos. One. Two. Three. I take 6 pictures of every stick. Four. Oops. 5. And lastly, the bottom. Six. Got it. Okay. So we have finished taking photos. I'm going to clean that up in a sec. All right. Siri, basement on. Fight Club build done. All right. I'm going to pack this bad boy up, and then we're going to edit the photos. All right. So we're going to head over to the dungeon. You know what? Now I can stuff all the buttons in here. Okay. Oh, let me get some stickers. Gotta give the homie some stickers. Gotta get some stickers. Oops, sorry. Okay.
The pics look like bomb, so you must be doing something right. You think so, Loretta? I mean, I'll show you what I do. I'll show you what I do. It's actually not hard. It's not that hard to do it. Alright, but let me pack this up first. I'm gonna be off camera for a little bit, guys, so bear with me. Because my bubble wrap is right over here. Across where the camera's pointing, so... I sip the Dawn P, watching Gandhi till I'm charged. Woo! That verse is crazy. Writing in my book of rhymes, all the words past the margin. Hold the mic, I'm throbbing, mechanical movement. Yo, you know what other verses I got like that? I got them Black Thought verses, man. From the Roots. I think Black Thought's probably the GOAT. Like, technically, as a technical rapper, like, that he has like the whole package: the voice, the breath control, delivery, the knowledge. You know what I mean? I think he's like, him and like Rakim are like, he's Rakim level. Whether or not you think he's like the best artist, you know, some people think like, you know, he's too over people's heads, like as far as entertainment value goes, but he's not about that. My man is like a true lyricist. He's a true poet, a true technician on the mic, you know? I love Black Thought, man. Definitely one of the GOATs. Hell yeah, Philly, man. 215. I spent a lot of time in Philly when I was like making a lot of music back in the day. Because a couple of my homies have studios down there. Ill Vibe Collective, shout out to DJ Static, Panic, Little Dave, all those guys. These guys be streaming on Twitch too. You guys should follow them. Probably the best DJ crew out of Philly. Modern DJ crew. I'm not gonna discount like the OGs, but you know what I mean. Ill Vibe Collective, baby. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna be on camera in just a second, if that matters to you guys. Okay, but yeah, we did bubble wrap the living crap out of this thing. We bubble wrapped the crap out of this thing, okay? I'm gonna go get a box. Wrap the box. Walling in the rotten apple, it gets tackled. Yo, guys, I think I'm gonna make ramen for lunch. I think I'm gonna have a ramen. Ugh. Got some packing paper, aka grocery circulars. Warm choice, yeah. I'm just gonna make some. Alright, look, this is the tech right here. You got the this is the tech, alright? This is probably the best ramen you could buy. Like that, you know, that comes in a package. This Korean shit. Namshim, shimminamyan, black. And it got the hot sauce, but the hot sauce comes in a separate pack, so you don't have to put all the hot sauce in. You know what I mean? But fire. I'm gonna make some of that. Shim ramyan. Yeah, Bulldog's fire too. Bulldog if you want like just the noodles. if you don't want it like a soup, I would tell people to get bulldog if you don't want the soup. But for a soup, I would get that. Real talk, the Koreans make better packaged ramen. Korea makes better packaged ramen. So if you're gonna go with packaged ramen, buy the Korean brands. You know, even though, you know, like I don't know, Koreans be making good ramen, man. They're definitely a lot spicier too. Definitely have more of a spicier taste to it, but fire. Okay, just going in here, guys. Gotta pack it up. So I learned one thing about packing. All you makers and creators out there that ship stuff. If you pack things too tight, it's actually bad. Because if outward pressure on the box hits something and there's like a rock inside, all that energy is going to go to the object. So it's better to pack it loose. Pack stuff a little looser so that if something hits it, there's actually like some movement and the impact actually gets absorbed by the lack of matter. Does that make sense? Speaking of ramen, hold on. I'm going to read that. There's a restaurant in my area that serves different kinds of noodle dishes with anime decor. That sounds cool. Yeah, there's a ramen joint in my area that has E Honda on the wall. So cool. Like an E Honda mural. Like one of my favorite things, man. Okay, this is packed. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up, wrap it up. Okay. I gotta. This is 6 pounds, guys. 6 pounds. Sheesh. 6 pounds. Alright. I gotta. Oh, I forgot. John. Hold on. I gotta get the right label printed, so I gotta make sure to get the right address. Let's see. Fortunately, John has already placed an order before, so I have his info. Repeat customer. Gotta love that. All right, one sec, guys. Just trying to get this all set. What do you guys normally put in your ramen? You guys like dress up your ramen, or you just go raw dog with the noodles and fucking water? I usually like put whatever leftovers are left in my fridge. You know, that's usually how I roll. Just or I always put an egg. I always put an egg for sure. Like 100%, I put an egg in there. Egg, green onion, seaweed, some meat if you feel. Yeah, that's, see? Reddit knows what's up. That's why I fucks with Reddit. Reddit's so cool. Got to hang out with Reddit, that one time he came up. I feel like I need to come down to their local, man. I've been trying to say that. I want to do like an adventure where I get to go to everyone's local, but it's kind of hard now I think about it. I would have to drive. I think I could do the East Coast spots, but Carolina's kind of far, right? It's like 8 hours from my area. All right, guys, this is done. We are done. And see, I always had a good time in your area. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this. Oop. So this is shipped, ready to go. All right. We are done with that. I'm just going to clean my bench, and then I'm going to work on these photos, and I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm going to go to UPS and drop off all these freaking orders, man. All right. Let me fix my cam. Get that back right. All right. Let me grab the photos off the cloud. Okay. Got that. I don't need that anymore. We printed the feet already. We don't need that anymore. Okay, these are the photos right here. Let me extract it. Where's my... Okay. Okay, check this out. So, this is how I fix my photos up. Alright. Let's get this going. 4 photos. So you guys always say, oh, my photos come out so nice, right? They're just regular. I just use my iPhone. First of all, I just use my iPhone, okay? Nothing fancy, I just use an iPhone. So this is what I do, ready? I'll do one manually, and I'll show you that I actually made an action that cleans everything up. So first thing I do is just, you know, recrop it, make sure that the crop is nice, make sure it's like balanced and even, you know what I mean? If I want, I can turn up the lighting a little bit like that to kind of bring out the colors and the levels panel. Okay, then what I do from here, right, is I do this. Okay, I select the subject, right? Here's what I do manually. I select the subject, okay? I inverse that selection. Okay, and then what I do is I actually drop all of the saturation, meaning that I remove, see how it's kind of like it has color, the background? I remove all that saturation, and then I hit the levels tool and literally just make it really white. to the point where like the shadows are barely there but still visible. Okay? I do that. Okay? So you can kind of still see the shadows under there. Sometimes I'll clean them up a little bit. Okay? Sometimes I'll take an eraser tool and just clean up the shadows a little bit because like it's usually a fold I don't like. Oh, not the eraser tool. I'll use like a white brush, right? White soft brush and just clean up the shadow a little bit like that. Okay. Once it looks kind of good, I can then just adjust the levels like one last time. Bring it up like that, okay? So boom. And also there's like little specks of dust, you know? Sometimes there's like little specks, like for instance, there's some specks on the screen. I'll clean that up. Maybe if I see like a shadow, I'll clean that up. But for the most part, I kind of just leave it natural. Clean that up. Stuff like that. Little specks. Sometimes it's nice to kind of have some grit in there, you know what I mean? Shows that it's real. So that looks good, right? And then from there, I'll flatten the image and hit save. What do you guys think? Easy, right? Okay, so next one. Let's do the next one. So that's the first one. The next one is this guy. So you just think, oh, okay, look at this. It's kind of washed out compared to what we just dealt with. So what you could do is basically the same thing. Okay, adjust the crop, make sure it's nice and centered. Okay, levels, you see the peak here? So you can bring it up to like the peak that you want, but we did lose a little bit of that vibrance. Okay, check this out. All the things that I did earlier, watch this. I have an action that I wrote right here. You see it says remove white sheet. It's hard to see this. This is all the actions that I just did. I'm going to just hit play, right? And it will actually do everything for me. Yeah, I'll do it again. Okay, remove white sheet. I hit play. Boom. It does everything for me. Sometimes I do have a little bit of cleanup to do. You know, clean up that sheet in the background like that. All right. And then, I don't know if you notice here, this is a little washed. So I will go in and adjust just that part because that's like the prime star of this particular image, right? Is just this section here, right? So yeah, I will just put a highlight and select just that. Let me fix it some more. Okay, select that, and then, oops, add to selection, and then I'll go in and adjust the levels again. Darken it and then lighten it, and you see how it really brings the color out. Levels tool is fantastic, guys. All right. And then from there, you can do a master brightening like that. And hit the colors a little bit more with the saturation tool. I usually don't go past 10, like that. And then hit save. Fire, right? Pretty easy to edit, guys. Curve is a bit more complicated, but I prefer curve. So that's saved. Go to the next one. This is actually pretty good already, look. Okay. You guys can do this too. It's not that hard to clean up photos, you know? Only takes like 10 minutes or so. Okay. This one I had a little bit of the reflection, but that's okay. I don't, like I said, I'm not really looking for perfect photos. I'm just looking for good photos. You see that? So that's nice and clean. I will clean up those little dots in there. But for the most part, I'm not really gonna go too crazy editing that much out. Just enough so it looks presentable. Just soften that shadow a little bit. Let me soften this shadow here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the blur tool versus the brush.
Clean. Again, what I do normally is I darken the middle a little bit, and then I use the brightening tool to kind of, the right side to kind of brighten it a little bit more. And I just kind of do an overall adjustment. Yeah, let's clean up some of this dust though. I don't like the dust. Just a little bit. Again, I don't mind a little bit of it, but just enough to clean up the Okay. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I don't want to overly sterilize it, basically. Looks good, right? And then I always like kind of A/B it with the other photos. Like, this is intense. Oh, okay, so this one's interesting, right? Okay, watch this. You see how, like, there's a lot of reflection from the pink on the top? Okay, so this is interesting. Alright, so this edit, what I'll do for this one is this. Okay. First of all, I'll brighten everything, okay? Kind of adjust it to where the... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. But you see how, like, that red is rubbing off on the image? So I will clean that. So what I normally do for these, right? I just select the colored areas, which is the feet, basically, right? So I'll select the whole foot. Sometimes it actually helps to do this. Select similar. Oh no. I forgot because I put the screw inside too. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing here. Select that. Okay. I'll select the foot. Yeah, if you just mash the wands, usually you get everything you need. One last area. Okay. Alright. Oh no. What the hell? Fuck, guys. I forgot to hold shift down. If you hold shift down, the selection remains. Okay. Okay, all the feet are selected. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll inverse this selection. I will desaturize the whole thing. You see that? So that's how it was before, that like pink glow. And I'm just gonna desaturize everything like that. Okay, now I can run my little action script that I wrote. Bang. Nice. Save right there. That looks good. This guy, same situation. Okay, let's brighten her up. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. My Photoshop is doing that thing where everything's holding down shift. Hold on. I gotta reboot Photoshop. I don't know why this happens every single time. I gotta do these two photos. And then we are done. Okay. We were working on this one, right? That looks good to me. You could use the ruler tool if you really want to get accurate with the for most part I just kind of eyeball it, but like you could use the ruler tool if you really want to do a straight line. I did pretty good, see? Pretty good. Okay. Anyway, let's go back with the adjustments. Brighten it up. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the white sheet. Okay. Clean up this edge here a little bit. Soften that up. Nice. Again, I darken a little bit to kind of remove some of the glare, then I brighten it up on the levels. That seems to work for me for like the nice pop. Save. Hey, one last one, guys. That looks pretty good already, like as far as the crop. Did a good job taking that photo. Okay, it's a little washed out. Okay, so we need to add some vibrance back to it, but let's run my script. It's gonna leave a little bit of the, yep, see? It left a little bit of that white here, but I can clean it. Or the folds. Clean this a little bit. Just soften the shadow a little bit. I want to fully remove it, but I put too much pressure there. I have to head out. All right, Katana. Cool, man. I'll get at you. I'll check that message as soon as I get a sec, bro. Okay. Okay. Levels. Darken it down. Bring it up. Nice. Actually, wait. This one's interesting because I don't want to mess with the color of this USB port, so I'm going to knock it out. Okay. Add it back here. Okay. Cool. So, darken it a bit. Bring it up. Okay. This needs a little bit of saturation back. At like 10. A little bit of a brightness boost. Okay. Final crop. That looks good, right? Okay, layers. Let's hit save. Okay, and then the last thing I normally do is just kind of... It actually works really good if you just do it. If you have windows, you could just kind of use this. The extra large. Yeah, so this is a little dark, right? So this one, I'm going to boost it up a little bit. Okay. Hit save again. All right, and then what I normally do, one last thing I do is I just stack the... So, oops. I'm going to stack the horizontal picks. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I don't need to do that. Yeah, we're done. So that's it. Let me just upload it to my gallery. So I have an album that I just do enclosure builds. So this one, it's not going to be part of my full builds. I have a different gallery for that. So that's going to go down here. Okay. And I just add a quick note over here. Number 3, client, John Bizzo. Bizzo. Fight Club. Fight Club. Graphics by John Bizzo. Fire, bro. Okay. That's it, guys. We are done. I'm gonna get some lunch. Alright. I will catch you guys on the next stream. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to vote for me for Best Product Evo Awards. It's pinned to the chat. Alright. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day. I'm also trying to fix the chat too. I don't know what the hell's going on with the chat. Alright. Later, guys. Advance in peace.